What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a new video. My name is of course Paul. As the iPhone 7 Plus is due to leave me within the next week, while we make way for the iPhone 8 Plus. Obviously, as you know, this is the jet black 7 Plus. It's going to be making way for the space grey 8 Plus, but I figured for a final farewell, let's do a what's on my iPhone video of some of the latest apps I've downloaded and what I've been using on a daily basis. Now, I'm really enjoying iOS 11 with this control center and this special little feature. So if I push this button right here, and 3, 2, 1, this is now recording the screen. So if I move over and we pin the screen, boom, right there. So this is my home screen. This is the way that I have my apps laid out. New ones go on the very end that I've downloaded, and then we scan back across. I'm not going to go through every single app because top row you already know, navigation, Google Maps, Waze, and the Apple Maps as well. My calendar, all the rest, all the usual. Mail is there, notes, not been using notes a lot. The scan and documents feature is phenomenal. My Apple Watch extras is just all the Apple bump you can't get rid of, and my music folder and stuff like that, which I just keep in there. Podcast, as I said to you recently, if you've been watching the daily vlogs, you'll know I've been really into my podcast lately, especially while driving to work. So I'll show you what I've been listening to lately. So if we jump into the library, I've got Behind the Glass, Universal After Dark, Gary V, Virgin Radio Dubai, as it's pretty good, to be honest, it's pretty lit. The Cultcast, which is about Apple, Apple Byte again about Apple, Diz Unplugged, and the YouTube Creator Hub. And that's not everybody. Solomondon, Raw, which is Jason Vong, Orlando Podcast, Orlando Informer, Thrill Geek, he's just started, good friend of mine, Clint, go and give that a listen. For Unofficial Universal, they're good friends of mine as well, the Malbys, absolutely superb podcast. But as you know, I run a website and travel thing for Orlando, so if you check that out, it's on Twitter at OrlandoTaurus1, and you can check out the website and the YouTube channel from there. On the bottom row I've got Virgin Atlantic. I've got some upcoming flights coming up very soon, so that's where I keep track of those. Q Car Park, it's where I park when I'm in Liverpool 1, and I use this app to get some rewards. Basically, after your 5 visits you get 1 free, so it's a nice little thing that you just get an extra car park and free. Apple Store, Apple Support, and App Store. Moving across, my business folder is WordPress, Evernote, Flickr, Bloglovin, Bitly, Genius Scan, FameBit, Analytics, and Fiverr. Now Fiverr is being absolutely superb lately. I've got 2 ads on there right now, and it's not for me to make money, it's for someone else to make money. I'm actually looking for some graphic works, one for Orlando Tourist and one for Paul Rankin. It's going to be for the YouTube channel and the new podcast that's coming very soon. Scanning across, Dropbox, speed test, Skype, publish, allows me to publish some stuff later on in the day, and all the usual. Basically nothing's changed in there apart from the Files app is now in there, which is obviously what's been downloaded. Finance I'm not going to go into, not new in Florida. Gaming, PlayStation app, Xbox app, and Twitch, etc. In fact, Twitch might be somewhere else. Lifestyle, I don't think anything's changed in there. Photography, I don't think anything's changed in there neither. Adobe Sketch, but that's only because I downloaded it on the iPad Pro. Shopping, nothing new in there. Social, nothing new in there. Support, nothing new in there. DJI Go is for the DJI Osmo Mobile, and obviously I've been using this with the Osmo Mobile, and that is superb. If you haven't seen that video, linked on a card above here somewhere. Zedge, ringtones and wallpapers, more ringtones. Map My Run, as you know, I've been trying to get a bit fitter lately if you watch the daily vlogs, and what I've been trying to do is get a little tiny bit fitter every single day, and I've been going on 1 or 2 runs every week, which I haven't actually put in the videos, but trying to get rid of this, and you know, this down here, which is just like a fun house of mirrors. Tasty, which if you're on Facebook, you'll know Tasty, as they do all kinds of cool recipes and stuff like that. I've got downloaded this because I want to start making some cool stuff on the channel. Google Translate, I got a message on Instagram a few weeks ago that needed to be translated. I got an email that needed to be translated. Google Translate, superb. Night Run Club, I haven't actually used it just yet, but I might link it to my Apple Watch and see what happens. 12 is actually the free app where you can get some good savings and you can get a free pizza and Pizza Hut if you truly wanted that. Self-employed is like a little self-employed app to keep track of some receipts, etc. Video crop I've been using for Instagram stories. Basically you can crop a video, make it full screen and add it to your Instagram stories, but I'm having a few issues with the 24 hours in advance. Wait, sorry, it's got to be taken 24 hours beforehand and stuff like that. It's a bit strange to get into, but if you want a video on that, let me know in the comments down below and I'll bring you a video on video crop. Now, moving on to the podcast. Anchor is an app, an iPhone and Android development where you can actually make a podcast through this app. Now, I haven't got started yet because I want to try and do it a different way, but this might be a good idea for while I'm away. I plug the Rode lav mic in, lav myself up, and we just do like a 7 or 8 minute podcast and upload straight from there. But we'll see what happens with that. I haven't truly got into it. Feedback is when obviously I'm running the public beta of iOS 11 on this, and you get the feedback apps to send them feedback on what the app's like. Lonely Planet travel guides. Basically, I'm trying to get more information about different places in Orlando. Obviously, I deal with the major theme parks, attractions, the tourist corridor being International Drive, and other various places like that. But there's other places that I don't know about which could be beneficial to someone travelling to Orlando. So I always download another app, check it out. If there's more in there, I'll take it, I'll email that company and we'll run with it. But other than that, Manchester Airport. Now, as I say, I go away to Orlando a fair bit, and the Manchester Airport app allows me to sort out parking if I decide to take the car, and also as well to speed through the security process. You pay £5 and you just don't have to take your laptop and stuff out of your bag, which, as you know, if you watch the daily vlogs again, you know I've been looking for a good backpack because I hate to pull a long one because I always get stopped at security because of it. Madden NFL, I really love NFL football, I really do. NFL football is probably my favourite sport of all time, apart from basketball. I've been playing a bit of Madden NFL, love that app. Invoice to go, I've had to do a couple of invoices lately for some clients, and I've been using Invoice to go. I make the invoice up, I send it over via email, and they can pay me through the Invoice app as well, which is absolutely phenomenal. As I said to you in the previous video with the iPad, if you haven't seen that, again, that'll be linked at the very end, the iPad Pro video. But I want to start having a look at a video which is the augmented reality, and I might make that video while I'm in Orlando when I've got the 8 Plus of augmented reality apps that you can use. So stay tuned for that video. But I've got Night Sky on this phone right now, and it allows you a real good cool advantage of taking a look through the sky, and it's pretty amazing. Stay tuned for that video. Now again, anyone that's watched me for a long time will know I love Lightroom. I love me photography, I love editing photos, and Lightroom is where it's at. I've got it on my laptop, I've got it on my iPad, and I've got it on my iPhone. Photoshop Mix, as I've said previously, I really want to get into Photoshop. To get into Photoshop, I'm downloading Photoshop Mix, have a little play about with it and see if it's any good. Photo Compress, what that allows me to do is, it allows me to go in and compress a photo, because I'm having a few issues when I'm taking a thumbnail from a video being over 2 megabytes. So what I have to do is I have to compress the image a little bit so it just unsharpens it and stuff, so I can add it into a thumbnail. Gboard is Google's keyboard, as I really do enjoy using the Google keyboard. It is absolutely superb. If I can jump into an app and I'll show you. If I use my Instagram one, so there's my Instagram, there's a picture that went up 2 days ago. If you click on that, click on the comment, and you can just change the keyboard to the Google keyboard, I absolutely love that keyboard, it's absolutely superb. However, now and again I do like just to go back to the original keyboard. Also, a little shameless plug there, if you haven't got me on Instagram, all the links to my social media is linked down below. Google Assistant. Basically, I seen this app not so long ago, and it's when I had the Google Pixel myself. Now, Google Assistant is really good at doing stuff. I do like Siri on the device, and it's not very often I use an assistant on my phone. But again, that is for an upcoming video when I'm in America and I've got the 8 Plus. I'm going to be doing some assistant basically checks to see if any of them are any good. So be sure to stay tuned again for that video. Right everyone, so iOS 11 has been absolutely flawless for me. I mean, I've had a few hiccups with it, but you know, it's the beta, so that's what you'd expect. And at the end of the day, you're the guinea pig for that beta. And that's the way that you need to look at it, is you're the guinea pig. You need to make sure that the iOS 11 and all the other updates from that are running. But guys, thanks so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. I hope you took something away from this video. If you did, let me know in the comments down below. Also, let me know of any apps that I might have missed out on that are absolutely superb apps. So be sure to let me know in the comments down below. Thanks so much for watching. Give this video a big thumbs up for me. Subscribe if you're new. I'll catch you in the next one, guys. Take it easy.